Hey everybody, it's Hollywood here again for another episode of Underfunded. It's going to be a shorter one today because it is Thanksgiving. It's a nice 70 degrees here in Central Florida today. Not used to the Thanksgivings being like that. But anyway, so we didn't drop the car last night, and that's what we're going to do today. Put it on the ground, let you see it. I'm going to clean it up, wipe it down, and probably roll it out in the sunshine to get you a good look at it. Enjoy. Okie dokie, so she's on the ground, and what I'm going to do next is wipe it down with some WD-40, make it slick. One, so the mud doesn't stick on it, and two, it kind of shines it up a little bit. Like I said, she's looking good on the ground. It's nice to finally see it on the ground, and here we go. And as you can tell, the car is wiped down for sure now, because as you've seen through that time lapse, it got a little bit shinier, a little dull to shiny. So that's why I love that stuff so much. It'll hold its shine, and the metal parts on there, if it gets the paint chipped off of it or anything like that, that WD-40 will actually protect it and keep it from rusting. We do the same thing with the exhaust. Kind of what I'll show you here is, when we turn you around, these headers I haven't put WD-40 on. I hit the muffler with headers, but this one I have not. So you can kind of see that. Come around to this side. And you see the difference. The headers are shiny. Now when we start this car up and everything like that at the track, it will smoke and burn them off, but it's actually, the WD-40 protects it. So with that being said, the only thing left I'm really gonna do, not sure yet if my dad's coming over and we'll push this off yet. If we do, we'll film it. If not, it'll be pretty much the end. I have one more thing to show you, and that's me getting in the car and making sure my belts are good. So after that, like I said, this video is gonna be short, and it's pretty much gonna be go time on Friday. So hope you enjoyed so far, and we will see how the rest of the day turns out. Last thing we're going to do before we go tomorrow, last check here at the shop anyway, is I'm going to get in and check my seat belts, make sure they're still where they need to be, or if I need to adjust them. So it's not upraised anymore, so I'm going to be able to climb in the top like you're supposed to. Throw the old leg in there, try not to hit my head. Get in here. It's a tight fit, and that's what you want. Boom, seat belts still feel okay. First. I might have to adjust. Tight confinement. Gotta love it. mess with it. First. I'm gonna slide back. I think that's what's going on. There we go. And of course I got street clothes on, so it's a little bit more difficult. Fire suit makes a big difference. Okay, so that's in. Okay, I'm not gonna go anywhere pretty much. So I like that. It's tight, it's a little pain, but over time the belts will just happen to hair loosen up a little bit. Probably a little dry yet because I washed it, I got them wet, so they might be a little tight and everything like that, but can't move very much. Get to that right. Get to my pedal just fine, and get to my brake pedal. So I think we are good to go. In the car here, I'm going to kind of show you what I'm looking at when I'm in the cockpit, so you can kind of get an idea. Not much room or anything like that, and it's a little different driving one of these than a regular you know, big bodied car or anything like that. So what we'll do is we'll turn you around here and give you a first-hand view of what I look at in the cockpit. So just so you know, this is pretty much my view. I can only look to right here because of my headrest, and I can only look, I can go a little bit farther this way, but I can go, that's about as far as I can go that way. Okay, so what I'm looking at here is I got my steering wheel on my lap, got the drive shaft down there, gas pedal on the right, we can see it, brake pedal on the left, there's the master cylinder right here beside my knee, and power steering reservoir, got my tack, got my flip switch, kill switch, turn it on and off, or allow it to be turned on and off, and then my gauges. So as you can tell, there's not much room. Oh, and then my shifter knob in and out right there. So it's pretty cramped, but a lot of people don't get to see this view or really understand it. So when I'm racing, you can't see the front tires or anything like that. Like, this is literally it. And so you're pretty much getting this picture and everything's a blur, you know, just kind of simulated a little bit. So if you can imagine that, we, you know, it's, like I said, it's different, but it's cool. It's got its own uniqueness, and that's why I like it. I've always been the guy to kind of go against the grain and, you know, do differently than what everybody else is doing. A lot of people told me to start, you know, on something simple, like, you know, your street stocks or something like that. Not saying they're simple, but that's what they wanted me to start out in to get my feet wet, and I said no, I want to be a sprint car racer, and that's where I want to step my foot off into. So that being said, now here we are. But like I said, this is the last thing we're doing before we load it up and take it out on the trailer and take it to East Bay Raceway Park down in Tampa, Florida. So definitely tune in for that. It's going to be an amazing time. We're all going to have fun. You're going to meet some different people that's helped me out, and like I said, hope you enjoy. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, Hollywood again, and I know I lied to you and said that was the last little bit I'm going to film tonight, but you know, in the spirit of Thanksgiving, I'm going to give you guys a little sneak peek for tomorrow. Wait for it. Wait for it. Man, don't that look good? kind of give you an idea. This is somebody you're going to be meeting tomorrow, and close friend of mine, and he's a vicious competitor. I'm always trailing him. This is my view pretty much on the track, but we're going to try to change that tomorrow. Stay tuned.